All right, so we are live, and yeah, so this is a little later than I had anticipated doing. I was going to do a live stream of the Saturday Night Live host episode with Elon Musk as a host, but then something funny happened. Some friends called and said, "Hey, we're throwing a Saturday Night Live party, if you will. Everyone was vaccinated, but we're going to come over. And yeah, we want to actually, have pizza and snacks and all that stuff." And I kind of decided, you know what? I haven't been to an event in a while. My Oscar party was canceled, basically. I mean, we did do it online, but it wasn't quite the same thing. And I haven't been to like a gathering where we just gathered to have fun while we watch something. And so we went to Saturday Night. We watched Saturday Night Live. We turned it on YouTube TV because they have Apple TV and it's not removed. And we decided we are going to watch Elon Musk's hosting job, and simultaneously we are going to watch our Robinhood accounts because a lot of us had Dogecoin. Now, I by far had the most Dogecoin. My wife had the second most, and then other friends had put little bits in there, and we're very surprised at the results so far. But the big question on everyone's mind, and this is why the Saturday Night Live episode with Elon Musk was basically an event. People were watching this wondering, like, would this appearance make Dogecoin go to the moon, or would it sink the coin? It could make it or break it. Would people actually be buying during the show, or would they sell just before the show started and leave a lot of broken hearts? Well, let's start first of all with the episode itself. Like, what did Elon Musk do? Well, he did what Elon Musk did. He had like an opening monologue. He joked with his mother that he was giving her Dogecoin. He did a funny skit where he was Wario who had killed Mario and Luigi was testifying in court. He sent someone to Mars where someone took off their helmet and their head exploded, and funny skits like that. Really funny skits like that. So there was actually a really funny skit that I don't think had him in it, where basically people were doing a gathering after more than a year of lockdowns, and basically nobody knew who anyone was. I thought that was pretty funny. As for the Dogecoin mentions, it was limited to just two. That little brief mention from his mother early on, and then there was like an extended news story skit where basically people kept grilling Elon Musk about, sorry, my nose is itchy, what Dogecoin even was. And the answer, it's digital currency, and basically it can be as valuable as you want it to be if you assign value to it. So aside from that, though, there was no rally cries to buy the coin. He didn't pull any stunts like that, even though he probably could get away with it because cryptocurrency is not regulated like the stock market is. It might still be considered market manipulation, so they basically just kept it to skits, and that's what it was. So now the question comes, hey, Mark, how you doing? And hey, Repair Your PC. What about the Dogecoin itself? Did the show make or break the crypto? Well, let's go over to my Robinhood account, and there's a reason for that big dip, and I'll tell you what that is in a moment. So let's go to Dogecoin over here. Let's kind of track what was going on. Let's slide. That's just the last hour. Okay, so this is the last day. So this is throughout the days. You can see it. It went high a little bit. It was, kind of around 64 cents for most of the day. Then I think the highest got to 68. Then there's a little bit of a dip. It's definitely very concerning. Now this is when Saturday Night Live starts around 8:30. 8:30 hits and it's up to 67, and then I think it got up to 70 cents at one point. It went high, but then it just sunk. It sunk. It got as low as 49 cents. Now, here's the thing. I'm sure a lot of people want me to tell you that I decided I had like a thick stomach, that I decided not to panic sell, that I decided to hold, that I was just going to wait for $1. But here's the thing. Even though I put $1,000 into it as kind of a joke, and it blew up in ways that I never thought it would, I have to be honest, that money would really help us. So as you can see down here, I decided to sell it. And I sold it for $9,829.16. Now, let's go to a calculator real quick. Let's go to a calculator real quick. Let's stop sharing that one for a moment. And let's Chrome calculator. Gotta love Google. So I sold my Doge for $9,826.16. Now my wife sold her Doge for $1,459.36. So this is how much we sold. Oh, and I almost forgot. We had previously sold $3,000 worth of Doge. So this is how much we sold it for. We sold this Dogecoin for $14,285.52. Now, how much did I put into it? Well, I put $1,075 into it. I think she put $205 into it. Oops, no. Let's do equals. I screwed that up. So let's clear. There we go. Equal. So this is what we profited. We profited $12,905.52. That, at the end of the day, is what we profited with Dogecoin for this whole experiment. Just a little over $1,000. We pocketed $12,000. Now, some of that money has already been reinvested, but a lot of it has also been taken out. If we go back over here, as you can see, there's a huge dip. And that's because that's what we took out. We took out $9,000 of what we sold. I guess we still have $8.25 left there. And so, yeah, we now this is the portfolio. It was at about $32,000 earlier this evening. Now it's at $21,000. And as you can see, had we sold it a little sooner, we would have gotten $4,000 more. But I'm not upset about that. And, you know, even if it goes up to 80 cents tomorrow, maybe there'll be a twinge of guilt, but I'm not going to feel too bad about it. Because here's the thing. We put $1,000 into this thing, and we made a lot of money. That's almost a year's salary for some people. I've officially made more money sitting on my butt than all the Uber tubers out there made in the last 3 months, maybe even the last 7 months, driving for rideshare. Now, here's the funny thing about this at the end of the day. I actually took $70 of that and I bought in Dogecoin, or Dogecoin, I should say. I bought more Dogecoin because why not? It's just fun. At this point, it's just fun. It's just fun at this point. So I'm going to be interested in seeing, I know this is kind of like a super late live stream, therefore not a lot of people are up and watching this, but I am going to be very interested to see what the comments are in the morning. I'm sure there's some people who are thinking that I shouldn't have held. Some might say I should have sold a few hours early. I probably should have sold the night before when it had almost gotten to, when it had gotten to like 74, 75 cents, something like that. Instead, I sold it for 55 cents a coin. I mean, that was a bit of a drop. It is. But at the end of the day, I can't complain, because when you can pocket over $12,000 from a $1,000, just a hair over a $1,000 investment, I don't think I have the right to complain. I don't think I have the right to complain. I did very well. We did very well. And, you know, not that we're saddled with debt or anything, but, you know, my wife does have medical issues. I do sometimes too. I have some issues with the teeth that are still working on. So, you know, there has been some debt, and come Monday, that debt's gone. The debt's gone. We are debt free again. And that means we have like a few $1,000s coming from eBay that would have been gone to pay for the debt. That's going to go straight towards the house, and we're going to go back to building our portfolio. We are still on track to save $100,000 by June of next year for the house, which if the housing market isn't cool by then, we'll save for another year and get $200,000. Why not? Thank you, Mark. I really appreciate that. So, in my opinion, did the Saturday Night Live thing make Dogecoin soar, or did it make it sink? I think it kind of did both, and it kind of just depends how you look at it. Because it did make the coin soar throughout the week in anticipation. But for those of us who were hoping for it to go up even higher during the show, that was a bit of a disappointment. I mean, look, there was a 50-50 chance. It was either going to go up or it was going to go down. It did go down. Thankfully, it didn't go down that much in the grand scheme of things. I mean, I think it was 65. Yeah, it did drop about 20%. But it could have been 50%. It could have been 60%. It could have been a lot of things. So I think for during the week, it did help raise the value of the coin. But then during the coin, and I think one of the things that happened was because Musk didn't immediately do something with it, and there was no Doge Father skit or anything like that. Without that, it really wasn't going to push it up anymore. So, but again, a lot of us made money because of what happened during the week. So I think ultimately this was a good thing. And yeah, I wish I could have sold it for $4,000 more, but c'est la vie, that's life. So anyway, folks, this was a special Little Straw live stream. We will be back on Monday with regular content. And for those of you who did not watch this live, I would like to know, what were your thoughts of Elon Musk on Saturday Night Live? I personally thought it was a funny show, and it was fun to have like an event that we got together for again, even if the Dogecoin results were not exactly what I had wanted, but I still had fun, still made money. Did you have fun? Did you make money? Are you still holding it? And am I crazy? Maybe I should have held a little longer. Who knows? I might regret selling it when I did, but it's kind of hard to argue with $12,000. I think most of you would have taken that. So anyway, yes, I hope to have a good Mother's Day. And yeah, remember to call your moms tomorrow, folks, or in 20 minutes. Yeah, 20 minutes. It'll be Mother's Day in 20 minutes. So yeah, make sure you call your moms. And yeah, maybe you can gift them some Dogecoin. Who knows? Anyway, have a good one. Playing responsibly.